So, it's been a little bit since we've talked and I've answered some of your questions, so we're gonna go ahead and do that today. I just got out of work, but instead of filming this entire thing inside my house, I felt that's probably gonna be pretty boring. I mean, you guys have seen my house before, it's not anything like amazing. So I thought I might as well just take you to a couple of the places that I've been frequenting to give my brain a break, like after work before I jump into schoolwork. And mode of transportation today is the bike.
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Yeah. Hey. Look.
Guys, I'm so scared. I am going to crash with this camera. I only have one hand free. So hopefully this doesn't become bad.
Pick up your phone, I need your attention. My girl so bad, we call her detention. I am so glad we moved beyond friendship. I am so glad you're my...
The squirrel's just literally staring at me right now. Reminds me of the squirrels on campus. So for those of you that don't know, this is my elementary school. This playground, as you can see, well, in the baseball field over here, we have some people in practice. We have the main playground set here, got the swings, and then we have this small playground over here. I think the sad thing about this playground is that literally everything has changed since the last time I went to school here, except for this small playground over here. Everything else has changed, so yeah, it's kind of sad. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to talk to you guys about, just give you guys a little bit of a life update about what I'm up to this summer, and yeah, I don't know, just what's been going through my mind lately. So obviously COVID-19 has messed up a lot of things, not only for me, but just like a lot of other college students. You know, as a rising senior, one of my priorities for this summer was trying to find an internship. I was actually able to lock in a couple offers by like April, May-ish, but that's right around when pretty much like college students like all across the nation like already like got called back to their campuses. So yeah, I was already at home and things just kept getting worse, and eventually I got notified by both companies that I was let go. And I was super disappointed, and it like really stressed me out too, because like up until that point I had already applied to like over 100 internships, so I was already like so sick of like the recruiting process, and you know, getting an internship was pretty important to me because I needed experience. I didn't have any internship experience up to that point, so I was just super stressed out, so I kind of just gave up. But after networking with some random people on LinkedIn, they kind of told me like, oh, like even if it's a startup, even if you're not getting paid, even if the position is not for the entire semester, you should try to find something because that experience is super valuable. So I mustered up enough courage to start applying again, and long story short, I was able to get a remote internship for a startup based in Brooklyn. I'm doing video work for them, so I kind of thought that that's kind of what like the direction that I kind of wanted to take my career, so I was super psyched about it. I am like heading into my 7th week, you know, working there, and I have to say that remote work sucks. Remote work just tends to move really slowly, and because we're a startup, like a lot of times I tend to get blocked a little bit. The experience has been really good. I've been learning a lot, and just really like honing like my craft and my skills when it comes to like making videos. But honestly, I feel like because I dedicate at least 40 hours a week to making videos for my company, like it's kind of been hard to vlog. Like honestly, I'm pretty surprised at the amount of videos that I've been making lately. If you guys have been paying attention to my channel, I've been pretty much uploading like small vlogs like every single week. But I think actually this week I missed I missed a week. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect myself to be vlogging as much, because if you've seen any of those videos, like I honestly am not really doing much. Like I'm working full time, and on top of that, I'm taking 2 classes. So it's just like a lot of work, and all the days where I work full time and then give myself a break, like something like this, and then I have to do schoolwork after. Like my brain hurts like all those days. So yeah, I've actually been like pretty busy and like pretty stressed. Got a lot of things going on. Yeah, work plus school. I know I've said this before in a previous video, but yeah, work plus school, dude, it's not the move, dude. But that's why I try to do things like this, like try to get out of the house, get some exercise. I've been, riding my bike, riding my longboard, playing basketball, or sometimes I'll just hang out with friends. The reason why I missed this week uploading a vlog is because I actually did shoot a vlog, but I kind of had to ditch it like halfway through. I was actually like hanging out with some friends, but because like COVID is like still a thing, there's still a lot of like restrictions on like what we can do, where we can go, and just like trying to stay away from people and like wearing masks is like always like really tough. Basically all we did was like order to go at like this like marketplace, and then we kind of just like had a picnic. And then we also just like talked and like played board games. So like the entire vlog like literally just turned into like a bunch of time lapses, which honestly like is kind of boring. I don't know. I mean, you guys might not think it's boring, but I personally think it's boring. It's not to say that I didn't have a good time. Like I actually, some of the people that I was hanging out with, I didn't know too well. So I actually really appreciated, being able to talk to them and like get to know them. But yeah, I mean, we just didn't really do like too much. So yeah, at first like I was like super disappointed. I think if I learned anything during like quarantine and physical distancing is that like it's okay to have like bad days, right? Like it's okay if I'm feeling a little bit exhausted and tired like at work, so I'm not as productive. It's okay, if I try to shoot a vlog and it doesn't turn out to how like I want it to be, so I kind of have to ditch it at the end of the day. It's okay to have like days like that. And like honestly, like I said before, like I had a blast like hanging out with them. So a word of encouragement to all of you, if you feel that like you should be productive like all the time, like even in quarantine, because this is a very unique time, and I honestly would not have as much time as I have now. Like that is a valid point, but if you feel that some days like you might feel that you might need to take a couple days off and just relax and just be lazy, that's okay. Honestly, like I would say that like you're a pretty normal person if like you end up like not doing much throughout the entirety of the summer that we've been like just like in quarantine. Times like these, like it can get hard mentally, and it got hard mentally for me. I think like the main thing is that like it's okay. We can have those bad days, and that's completely fine. There's nothing to feel ashamed about. There's nothing to feel like disappointed about yourself. Like it's completely fine. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to and what I've been thinking about, the past couple weeks. Just a little bit of a life update for you guys. All right, now I want to take you guys to a different location in my neighborhood that I've been frequenting. Besides here, honestly, I've been frequenting this new place a little bit more than here, my old elementary school, and I think it's also about time to answer some of your guys' questions there. Oh, I don't know. If you guys know anything more about bikes, I think it might just be my kickstand, but I think my kickstand makes my bike lean over a little bit too much. I don't know. That's I don't know. It might just be the ground, but yeah, sometimes I don't know. It just falls over. 너와 밥을 먹는다면 과연 기분은 어떨까? 어떨까? Baby 같이 영화를 또 본다는 느낌은 어떨까? 어떨까? One of those cars over there, someone was learning how to drive, which, fun fact, this church right here is also where I learned how to drive. apparently it's a prime spot to learn how to drive. Okay, I'm gonna put this camera in my bag and use my phone instead because the upcoming areas are super hilly and I go super fast. Literally when I was just going over sidewalks even to get here from my elementary school, I was almost losing grip of this camera. I don't have like anything to like mount this on, so it's going in the bag, phone's coming out. That is one of the hills I was talking about. Should I record it? No. I might die. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna record it. Let's go. So this is Jaylon Lake. It's a super small lake around where I live. These clouds, dude, I feel like these clouds do not look too good. I hope it doesn't rain on me because that'd be bad because I have my camera and I do not have an umbrella or a jacket. I mean, the clouds are making it a lot less hot out because lately it's been insanely hot. All right, let's answer some of your questions. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. I think I said that I was gonna be doing it with friends, but it was that hangout that I mentioned before that I had to ditch the vlog. So I know some of you guys asked me questions that kind of related to those friends. So those questions kind of, they just don't apply anymore. But all right, George asks, mad COVID going to affect your senior year? You know what, George? I've been seeing a lot of memes lately that say that class of 2020 had it better than my class of 2021. And honestly, it kind of looks like that. Like, all that happened with class of 2020 is that their last semester in college got cut short. I don't know, right now I feel like things like, especially here in the States, like they're not looking too good. So, and especially when like a whole bunch of students like go back to campus, like I think that's just gonna make a lot of things like pretty bad. So, I don't know, man. Doesn't look too good. I think my senior year is definitely gonna be cut a lot shorter than I would like it to, which is pretty unfortunate. Wear your mask, stay away from people. Rachel asks, what is the ideal road trip? So for those of you that don't know, I've never been outside the Midwest. I've never been on a road trip super far. Rachel, I know, Rachel's actually one of my friends, and a couple summers ago, she took a road trip all the way from here in the Midwest, all the way to California, trekked all the way through. And yeah, some of the pictures that she shared with me were pretty sick. Like, you know, I used to go stargazing all the time with my friends. I heard the stars when you're out there, like there's not much light pollution, so the stars are pretty sick. So yeah, maybe road tripping to California. It's super long, but you know, you get to eventually be in California and yeah, get to see some sick stars on the way, maybe see some like low-key places. I think I'd be down for that. Danielle asks, what happened to the H in your name? So this is really interesting. So you guys know my name is John, but I actually don't have an H in my name, and that's actually how it is on my birth certificate. John, Jon, is not short for Jonathan, and my name is literally just John. And the reason why that came about is because my mom likes short names. That's literally the only explanation that I've ever gotten, so yeah. Ty asks, can we collab? Ty, I'm going to be in Champaign soon. I'm going down there to move out my stuff out of my old apartment, and then I'm going down there again not too long after that to move into my new apartment. But yes, Ty, when I get to Champaign, I am so down to collab. Which, by the way, you guys can subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to know when I'm going to post that, because I'm definitely going to vlog those. Kevin asks, what are your favorite things to do during your free time? So like I said before, a lot of times like I tend to be like kind of busy with work and school, but the few times that I get that's like free, I like to do things like this, you know, just kind of take things easy, you know, like get some fresh air, get some like exercise in, keep my body in like a healthy state. And yeah, just also like making these videos too when I don't feel too burned out from like, you know, making videos for work. And also just like spending time with friends. Kevin also asked, how long does it take you to edit a vlog? So this is a good question because a large part of my job is like just editing. So I've gotten a lot quicker at editing. I would say vlogs used to take me like 8 hours to make, but I would say I've got it down maybe to like around 6 hours, maybe even faster than that. My brother asks, what's your favorite anime? Your Lie in April, because I was sad boy vibes for like a month after I watched that. Joel asks, are we in the good old days? You know what, Joel? That is a really insightful question. Holy. Because, you know, when we talk about like the good old days, right? Usually it's when we think back, but the moment that we're living in now, in the future, we'll look back to it. So you know what, Joel? Maybe we are living in the old days. So I guess that's a testament to, you know, to make the most of the time that we have now. Dang, Joel. That's a pretty good question, and I think that's a great question to end this video. I know most of this video I've just been like talking. So if you've made it this far, you know, you guys are the real ones. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. It really helps me out a lot. Also, like I mentioned before, I'm going to be vlogging, you know, like moving my stuff out of my old apartment, moving back in, and, you know, I'm going to be living with some of my best friends this time around, so I'm super excited for that. So there's going to be plenty of videos coming in the future, so subscribe if you're interested in that. But yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Okay, wait, I literally just forgot to thank you all who sent in a question. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I don't have like too big of like a following, so yeah, I really appreciate it when you guys send me questions. And you know, if I couldn't get to your question, I'm sorry, but most likely it's because you sent me a strange question, so I just didn't answer it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do more of these in the future, so if you want to be a part of that, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and yeah, see you guys later.
I get hell when I'm rolling. I get lost in the moment.